Hi everybody, welcome to STEAM. This is our first STEAM of our summer reading program. So if you guys haven't signed up for summer reading, you can now, so don't forget to sign up. We are doing an online program this year, so it's going to be on book points, and you guys can find it on our Facebook page. We should have it there. So sign up, you can earn badges and prizes for the summer, so don't forget to sign up. This week for STEAM though, we are doing 3D glasses. So I had these craft packs and we've been giving them out at the mall branch library for the past week or so. We might have some extra, so if you didn't get one and you want to do this and get the craft supplies from us, just give us a call and see if we have any left over and we can give them to you. But otherwise it's not too much. You might be able to just print it, or you can pick up the supplies. But if you have the supplies from home, this is what came in your supply packs. So you've got your little glasses template. This is to draw your own 3D pictures, and here's some 3D pictures for you to look at. And what we're and you would also get this red cellophane and this blue one. So if you are getting your own supplies, these are all printable things, but these are the only things you can't print. It's just a piece of red cellophane, that kind that you can see through, like for gift wrapping, and a blue one. And what we're making today is these cool 3D glasses. So you're going to make them so that you can wear them. So this goes over your ear, and you're going to put the red in one side and the blue in one side. It doesn't matter which, you can flip them as long as you have one side red, one side blue. So let's get started. Our first step, I'm going to color mine. So my first step is just to color. And I like to color before cutting out because then it's easier to color. I don't have to worry so much about the lines. So this one you can see has a little dotted path in the middle of our glasses. One of these sides is going to be the outside of the glasses and one's going to be the inside. So you don't have to color both sides because only one's going to really show. So I'm just going to color one side, and I'm just going to color it blue. And I haven't decided if I'm going to put the blue with the blue or if I'm going to mix it up and do the red cellophane with the blue coloring. Not sure. You don't have to color red and blue. I think that's just kind of fun. But you could color it any way you like, or you can add pictures, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to add red to this side. Just get this kind of mixed in there in the middle. And it's just a little fun to add some color. So you don't have to. You can just do it with the white glasses, and that's fine. But if you want to, it's always fun to add some color, some pictures. Alright, and I'm going to do one of these, but you do have to think about it. Because, yeah, I'm going to leave these ones white for now. Something about these is one's going to go over your left ear. So that one would go over your left ear. But this one actually would go over the right ear, but you'd have to color this side. So just something to consider. Don't color both of these because one of them is going to end up being the inside and you won't be able to see it. So I would cut these out first before coloring them to decide which one's going to go on your right ear, which one's going to go on your left ear. So I've got my coloring done, and I'm just going to cut out my template. So just cut out all the way around. Don't cut that dotted line. That's not a cut, that's a fold. We're going to fold there. Don't cut that though. So if you picked it up from the library, these are already cut out for you, the little eye holes. If you didn't pick it up from the library and you just printed it out, then you'll have to cut those out. So you can fold it and just get a little patch in the middle. Up to you. And if you are printing this template out, if you have it, you could use cardstock or a thicker kind of paper just to have a little bit sturdier glasses. As all the ones I was giving out had printed on cardstock just for extra sturdiness, but whatever you have is okay. So I've got my glasses cut out, and I'm going to cut out the ear pieces. So these are what's going to make my glasses stay on my head. Definitely need that. Alright, so these are the tops of both of these. I'm done with this, so I'm going to set it aside. These are the tops of both. So what I mean by inside out is, see this one, if I color this blue side, or whatever color, it's going to go over my ear like this. Perfect, so you'll be able to see it. But this one, if I colored this side, it actually has to be flipped to go over my ear, so you wouldn't be able to see your pattern. So just think of which way you want it to go, and then you could color it if you want. I think I'll just leave mine white for easiness sake. Okay, so we can set these aside for now, and let's work on the glasses part. So what you need to do is put, like this one has, your red on one side and your blue on the other side. You might have to trim them down a little. Some of them are a little too big. So what you want to do is, the side you colored, you want that on the bottom for now, and you want to make sure they're kind of clean. You want to glue that like this over here. So mine's a little big, so I'm actually going to cut off a pretty good chunk right here. So I'll cut off to right about here, so it's just going over the edge without going too far over. And then I'm actually going to cut a little off the top so it doesn't end up getting in my fold. If it is a little too big and you glue it, you could cut it after as well. So you just want it to be big enough where you can see it's overlapping on the white. You need it to do that so that it stays there. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to add glue all the way around, and then stick that glue on there, on that glue, so it stays. And it'll stay pretty well too, because we're going to fold it, so it's going to have another layer even to help it stay. And you may have guessed we're going to do that with the next side as well. So this one again is a little long, so I'm going to cut it. So don't worry about cutting it, but you do only have the two pieces, so if you have any doubts, just leave it long, and that's okay. So I've got the glue around the edges, stick that on there, make sure it's staying. Alright, and I've got my blue on one side, my red on the other side. Pick it up to show you, so you can see it in there. And it doesn't matter which side you glued it onto, because what we're doing now is we're folding on that line to get that over to the other side. Oh cool, and I ended up doing blue on the red side and red on the blue side, which I think is fun. So that's alright with me, but if you did specifically want red with red or blue with blue, or one picture with a specific color, just make sure you think about that when you make it. So you want to make a crease here, fold that in like this, and then we're going to glue it. So you can open it up again after you folded it, get glue all over this inside portion, just glue all over there. You can glue the other side too, but you don't have to. It's a little easier just to do this one. And then once it's all glued, just fold it over and stick it down so that it stays together. Alright, so now you can actually use your glasses like this, but it's fun to put on the earpieces so they stay on. So something you want to consider with your earpieces, they're usually a little bit too long. So just think about where you want them to go. See how mine go a little bit past my head? So I only want them to go right about where my eye is, right? So right about here is where I want mine to go. So I'm going to fold it to the length I need it to be. You might need to fold it all the way down here, and that's okay too. I'm going to fold it to about here, so that when I put it on my ear, it only goes right where a pair of glasses would go. Like, right about there. So that there it's right at my eye. Just like I'd wear a pair of sunglasses or glasses. And my tab is even a little too long. So you do want a tab. Don't cut all the way to where you folded. That's too far. Leave a little bit of a tab on the end, like this. Because that's what you're going to attach to your glasses portion. So you actually want that there. I'm going to put my crayons on here to stick that down. Alright, so I got one done. The other one should be about the same. So if you want, you can just measure it on top of this one. But remember that it's going this way. So if you want to just measure it on your head again, so that you know which way it needs to fold, you can do that too. I'm going to measure it on here, but I just remember that this one folded this way, so this one's going to have to fold the other way. So I'll just measure it like that. The same thing. Push that down there, and make sure I got it right. So you want that tab to come on the inside, so I got it right. And my tab's a little long, so I'm going to cut it a little shorter, but make sure you leave a tab, because you do want something to stick to your glasses. And we're at our last part to make our glasses. If you want, you can stick it, see mine is kind of open, you could stick it inside if you still have it open, but it doesn't matter. You could also just stick it underneath like this. Up to you, wherever it really fits. So let me think. So I want this to be my front, right? So make sure you put this ear on this side if you want this to be the front. But you could always just color again. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue on both sides of mine, because I'm actually just going to stick it in this little tab that happened to stay open for me. Well, actually, maybe not. No, it was closed. Okay, so I'm just going to put it on the inside, which is probably what most of you guys did since we already glued it. So stick that on the inside so it stays, so you've got your glasses like this. And on this side, I feel like this side did stay open for me. Okay, so this side did stay open, so I'm just going to stick it in the edge here. So I will glue it on both sides. Stick it in there. Make sure you have it so that you can wear them like normal glasses. So this is going to go this way, this one's going to go this way, and you can wear them on your ears. So it's best to have the thick paper so that you can actually wear your glasses. So once you have them, you can wear them like this, and you can look at these pictures. So these are pictures. So videos do work a little bit better, but these should work. So if you look at them, you see them a little bit in 3D, which is pretty fun. So these were included in your craft pack, or you can look them up, or I will post them. So that's fun to look at here. And if you want to make your own, that's what this paper is for. So on this paper, grab a black marker or a black pin, any kind of something with the color black, and you're going to just draw anything on here. So I'm going to draw a flower, and it should come out looking a little 3D because of your lines in the back. So once you have your picture, you can just look at it and it looks 3D, which is pretty fun. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this one. Look up YouTube videos, 3D videos, anything like that if you have a 3D movie. These will work for that. So that's just fun. You can use it for seeing in 3D. Alright, thank you guys for coming. Post your completed projects in the comments if you finish them, and I like to see them, and it'd be funny to see you guys wearing them because it was funny to see me wearing them, right? So I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this one, and I'll see you next week. Bye!